Shiba Inu experienced an exceptionally captivating day. The price experienced a rebound. Analysts are dropping their calls. A potential all-time peak date has been disclosed. In a single day, more than $1.2 billion were expended. The United States government is on the brink of assuming control. Everyone is inquisitive. What is happening? What will be the long-term consequences of this? Furthermore, what is the subject of my discourse? Well, allow me to elaborate. Welcome to Dr. Crypto, your daily serving of Shiba. This is the spot for you if you're curious about anything related to Shiba. If you want to keep informed about all the latest news forecasts and stay ahead of the crypto industry, subscribe. To get more SHIB news, be sure to click the like button. Shiba Inu recently demonstrated its resilience once more. It promptly rebounded after experiencing a brief decline. Additionally, this action has garnered the attention of analysts. They are asserting that this could be a critical juncture for the coin, potentially paving the way for a favorable breakout. But before we proceed, I would like to provide an update on Memobot, a digital currency arbitrage tool that advertises itself as a straightforward method of generating substantial returns. Its marketing claims that users can invest their digital currency and allegedly earn up to 10% every day, a claim that naturally elicits both interest and skepticism. Memobot provides two primary investment programs. The first guarantees a 10% daily return for a period of 14 days, while the second asserts that it can provide a 120% return in just 24 hours. Particularly in the volatile cryptocurrency sector, these figures are exceedingly high. Although these returns may appear appealing, they are also associated with significant hazards. It is imperative to exercise caution when considering investment opportunities that promise exceptionally high returns, as they frequently have substantial drawbacks in the past. Memobot's withdrawal procedure is one of its most appealing features, as it is claimed that users can extract their funds almost immediately. The platform asserts that the money is transmitted to the user's pocket within minutes by selecting Withdraw and verifying the quantity. Memobot attributes its revenue to an AI-driven arbitrage bot that it asserts examines 12 distinct cryptocurrency exchanges to autonomously implement transactions and identify price discrepancies. Furthermore, it is asserted that the bot's performance is being consistently enhanced by a team of experts. Arbitrage trading is a legal strategy. However, it is typically conducted within restricted margins. Although these qualities and promises may appear remarkable, it is crucial to take a step back and assess the potential risks. Significant hazards are frequently associated with investments that promise high returns. The digital currency market is already highly volatile, and the stakes are elevated by the inclusion of a high-risk platform. Bear in mind the golden principle of investing. Do not invest more than you are able to lose. Additionally, I am not a financial advisor, and this is not financial advice. And with that in mind, let us return to the video. There are several intriguing developments forthcoming. Shiba Inu's value has declined by over 17% in the past few days. The Shiba Inu's price plummeted below two critical price tiers, ultimately stabilizing at a critical support level. The price experienced a modest recovery after reaching that threshold, with a 2% increase. Nevertheless, this price range presents an intriguing opportunity for decision-making. The potential for a favorable trend remains viable as long as Shiba Inu maintains its position above this critical support. This is the point at which the action becomes truly thrilling. An analyst has suggested that the Shiba Inu is on the brink of a truly monumental increase, with the potential for a 500% increase. Shiba Inu's long-term trajectory has not been disrupted by the recent decline, according to trading expert Alan Santana. Santana elucidates that the chart of the Shiba Inu is depicting a highly favorable picture, despite the daily fluctuations. The token is consistently exhibiting greater highs and higher lows, which is a clear indication of gradual, constant growth. He is certain that this configuration could result in a game-changing escape, as it could surpass resistance levels and ascend to new heights with remarkable speed. The voyage could then elevate it to an even more remarkable position, bringing it closer to its all-time high. Santana's ultimate objective for Shiba Inu to attain a level at which it cancels out an additional zero, thereby obtaining an astonishing increase of more than 500%. Although the precise timetable is uncertain, Santana lists two potential scenarios. The initial phase encompasses growth, corrections, and rekindled momentum. He even suggests that we may witness this all-time peak by August 2025. His outlook is extremely optimistic, regardless of the timeline, and it is difficult not to be excited. However, the reality is that you may still be perplexed as to what is actually transpiring. What is the purpose of this diminutive compressor for Shiba Inu? It appears that Bitcoin is once again dominating the show. It has recently achieved a new all-time high, despite the market being struck with a significant 1.2 billion in liquidations. The cryptocurrency market remains as volatile as ever. In the past 24 hours, prices have fluctuated significantly. Place and liquidations were at an all-time high. Bitcoin, of course, was the primary culprit, as it experienced some dramatic fluctuations from exhilarating heights to unexpected lows. Traders suffered a significant loss, as a significant number of long positions were liquidated, and even some short positions were reduced. Nevertheless, this is the most daring aspect. In a mere 12 hours, Bitcoin returned with a bang, surpassing its previous highs and establishing a new record. This was entirely unexpected, particularly in light of the tumultuous weekend that had just occurred. However, we have arrived. It is unsurprising that other tokens, such as Shiba Inu, are capitalizing on the resurgence of Bitcoin. It is merely another day in the unpredictable realm of cryptocurrency, replete with thrills and excitement. Additionally, there is an additional component to the conundrum. Recently, there has been a substantial increase in the number of Shiba Inu tokens that have been burned. The combustion rate has increased significantly in the past day. The burn rate increased by a staggering 900% in comparison to the norm, as evidenced by the Shiba Burn Trackers reports that over 30 million coins were removed from circulation. This abrupt increase is significant, as the reduction of the number of coins in circulation has the potential to increase scarcity, which could potentially drive the price greater over time. It appears that the Shiba Inu community is preparing for a significant event and is taking steps to establish the groundwork for what may follow. However, there is a catch. There may be a much more significant issue at play. Donald Trump's meme coin was released 2 days ago, and it has since become an absolute sensation. The coin's price soared like it was on steroids, and its market capitalization reached the billions within hours. This serves as evidence of Trump's extraordinary influence in the cryptocurrency industry. He has the ability to completely disrupt the market with the simple flick of his fingertips. Now, the truly shocking part. Trump has resumed his role as the President of the United States. Additionally, the law stipulates that an individual is permitted to hold the position of president only twice. Consequently, this concludes his tenure. So this is essentially his final opportunity. Given this, it begs the question, will he go all out to establish his legacy? Does he intend to make significant strides to guarantee his legacy is eternally preserved? Trump's fondness for the limelight is a well-established fact. He thrives on the attention and being at the core of the action. Additionally, he has been quite vocal about his intentions to significantly incorporate cryptocurrency into his presidency. Consequently, what is the significance of this? Is it possible that Trump is preparing the ground for a significant development in the crypto industry in the coming years? And given his current interest in meme currencies, is it possible that these tokens could be put to practical use? Perhaps even become globalized. It would be a significant accomplishment, particularly for coins such as the Shiba Inu, if he were to accomplish it. One expert even made an outlandish prediction, associating the introduction of Trump's meme coin with the commencement of an altcoin season. This theory posits that billions of dollars are currently being transferred from Trump's coin and other significant assets, such as Bitcoin and Ethereum. Next, what is the next wave? The largest altcoin season in cryptocurrency history will be initiated by the inflow of funds into altcoins. If that is the case, the Shiba Inu is in an ideal position to capitalize on this trend. With its recent resurgence, a community that is more engaged than ever, and a surging consumption rate, The Shiba could be one of the primary beneficiaries of this trend. The stage has been established, and the situation is beginning to escalate. The inquiry is, are we prepared for the forthcoming developments? The next 2 years could be utterly legendary for Shiba Inu if this all plays out. Now, this is a topic that has sparked a conversation among all individuals. The altcoin season may unexpectedly arrive. In a recent tweet, a Twitter analyst eloquently stated that alt season will emerge unexpectedly, characterized by an abrupt decoupling from Bitcoin. Altcoins will experience a 50% or greater surge in value, necessitating individuals to make prompt decisions regarding whether to participate or refrain from doing so. That is the genuine commencement of an alternative season, and it may be closer than we anticipate. Consequently, it is time to establish a connection. Shiba Inu has been relatively silent of late. There are no significant announcements or updates. However, could this stillness indicate that the developers are preparing for a significant event? Particularly now as we transition into what is being referred to as the Trump era of crypto. Trump's audacious actions and vocal support for the integration of cryptocurrency into the mainstream suggest that we may be on the cusp of something revolutionary. In a peculiar position, Shiba Inu is already. The community is abuzz with enthusiasm, the burn rate is off the charts, and it has experienced a substantial rebound from recent lows. However, is it possible that this is merely the tranquility preceding the storm? The Shiba Inu may be poised for a significant breakthrough if the altcoin season genuinely commences, and the potential focus on caricature currencies during Trump's presidency. The following hours, days, or weeks could have a profound impact on the Shiba Inu and the whole altcoin market. One thing is certain, regardless of whether it is an abrupt surge or a gradual build, the situation is about to become extremely intriguing. At present, the situation is quite uncertain, and everything is in a state of flux. However, there is one point on which we can all concur. The future is exceedingly thrilling. Trump has already pledged to surprise everyone on his very first day in office by securing 100 agreements, as he prepares to make his significant return in just a few hours. The entire digital currency space, and particularly the meme coin universe, could be significantly disrupted by that level of audacity. The next few years will be highly intriguing, not only for the Shiba Inu, but for the entire altcoin market. It is possible that the manner in which individuals perceive and employ these currencies could undergo substantial changes if this alternative season proves to be as successful as some anticipate. However, there is one certainty that we can identify. Shiba Inu is never going to disappear. It is here to stay, thanks to the unwavering support of a supportive audience and the dedicated creators. Additionally, it serves as a reminder of the attributes that Shiba Inu embodies. A potent message from the founder, Ryoshi, was recently shared on the official Shiba Inu Twitter account. I have maintained that I am insignificant and unimportant from the outset. Even if successful, the endeavors to reveal my identity would be disappointing. I am an insignificant individual who operates a keyboard, and I am replaceable. I am Ryoshi. Nevertheless, I comprehend the extent and repercussions of the actions I have initiated. I have presented you with the gift of your own being. This message truly encapsulates the essence of the Shiba Inu. Shiba Inu. It is not merely a coin, it is a movement. Shiba Inu society, its origins, and the passion that drives it are what distinguish it, regardless of the market's trajectory. Shiba Inu will persist in their resilience as the world alters around them and the future is promising. It is a treasure to be cherished, and the journey is only just starting. However, what is your perspective on this matter? Comment in the space provided below. The date is over now. Remember to give it a big thumbs up. To see our most recent material, share it and subscribe to the channel.